the Lord gave me a daughter, I would take her to Marble Slab for a waffle cone. I would purchase 2 scoops of buttered pecan and 1 pint-sized chocolate chip cookie dough, and she would need dozens of napkins, always failing to keep her Children's Place t-shirts tidy and unblemished, pendants of gold around her neck with snapshot lockets of her mother and I in a loving embrace. Of course, we'll bring a pint home for the rest of the week. After all, it is her mama's favorite flavor. If the Lord gave me a daughter, I would build Lego Snow Queen dream castles on bedroom carpet floors with her, blue and eggshell white bricks intersecting at corridors and dungeons, using bits of string to makeshift a pulley system for the drawbridge, and we would have snowball fights with wet cotton balls, sledding down pillow hills along the master bed edge, laughing all the way down. Always making sure to pick up every stray building block for fear of her mother stepping onto a cracked archway in her left foot. Of course, we'll leave some out for the gruesome brothers. After all, they deserve some comeuppance every once in a while. If the Lord gave me a daughter, I would test drive at least 17 vehicles in the lot before she chose the pick of the litter, checking out Chevrolets, honking at Hondas, finagling with F-150s, and bartering over Blue Beetle bugs, teaching her by example how to talk down the smoothest car salesman in Lamar County. Of course, she'll indubitably run off with something shiny. After all, it is Daddy's credit card. If the Lord gave me a daughter, I would write her love poem after love poem. The cheesier, the better. No type A sweater sleeve with an edge up, and the right answers will be able to manipulate her feelings into a wedding ring. She'll know what to expect, having seen the bar set so realistically high by yours truly. Always having her mind's eye set on her perfect husband, a man of less disparaging phrases and more crucifying sacrifices. Of course, she'll back up her things eventually, after all. She's worthy of more than just her father's stanzas. If the Lord gave me a daughter, I would be grateful, very grateful. The crown, a princess with gems of my inheritance, would be a most wondrous thing to waltz around glass floors, looking over streams of cerulean creeks and periwinkled pebbles. If the Lord gave me a daughter, I would spoil her with long walks and longer talks and the longest line of rose petals glittering the path her toes tread upon. If the Lord gave me a daughter, I would treat her like a porcelain queen and not an object, addressing her in all purity. If one thought rise to rob her of her innocence, I will kill, even if it kills me. If the Lord gave me a daughter, I would love my wife, not deride her. I would love my wife, not discard her. I would love my wife, not divorce her. Thus, showing my daughter, my baby girl, how she should be loved. Because she's worth more than that. She's worth more than my pleasure. She's worth more than abusive scars. She's worth more than broken homes. She's worth more than diamonds. If the Lord gave me a daughter, I would name her after my grandmothers, maybe. Sylvia, or Bobby Jean, Foster, or Trish, Olivia, or even Mary Lee. If the Lord gave me